Latino Muslims are one of the fastest growing populations of Muslim converts, yet have little to no representation in Muslim spaces. So I'm hoping through these conversations we can not only create that representation, but show non-Latino Muslims that we exist and shed light on our experiences both in the US and back home. Islam spans a wide range of introduction into Latin America, from some countries being introduced to it through Muslim Spaniards, to Arab immigrants coming and creating diasporas in countries like Brazil and Chile, to some countries like Bolivia not opening their first masjid until 2000. Turns into a series where we go country by country and talk about Islam's roots in that country, as well as where Islam stands now, and maybe some interviews with some Latino Americano Muslims. Muslims make up about 0.02% of Colombia's population, but they also have one of the most established Muslim communities in all of South America. The fall of the Ottoman Empire led many Middle Eastern migrants to the Caribbean and eventually northern Colombian cities such as Barranquilla, which is right here, and also the La Guajira region, specifically Maicao, which is a city right next to Venezuela. Keep that in mind, that'll be important later. Following the civil war in Lebanon in the 1970s, many Lebanese migrants followed the same route. At its peak, Maicao had upwards of 5,000 residents, and this might not seem like a lot, but prior to Arab migration, they only had about 500 residents. They also had a booming merchant economy with Arab-owned stores for perfumes, textiles, and the likes lining the streets. And even though the city isn't known for its architecture, they built the second largest masjid in all of South America. Some say the third largest, but we're going to give them the second today because it's their time to shine. But Maicao's economy depended heavily on trade across the Colombian-Venezuelan border, and as the Venezuelan economy collapsed in the 2000s, Maicao suffered. Maicao's population is only a fifth of what it used to be, and a masjid that used to spill over into the streets during Ramadan now barely holds a few hundred during a Friday prayer. And although the Lebanese, Palestinian, and Syrian migrants who once built up Maicao are dwindling, that doesn't mean that the spread of Islam is stopping. In fact, the Dar al-Arqam school only has a class size of 252 students this year, but about half of them aren't even from Arab roots. Maicao sits alongside other Colombian Muslim communities, some of which are from Afro-Latino Muslims and the likes, so we'll go over those in part.
How many people took the Shahada today?
Well, today 36 people took Shahada.
And how often does this happen?
Well, normally we're going to the neighborhood of the city. We go twice a week, and then we invite them here to have like this gathering, so they know more and they are sure that they want to take the decision. So these people have been visited before at their neighborhood. And then they come here, we gather here, and then some of them they just, there to take the Shahada. And afterwards we try to get them to the course, to the basic course of Islam, because there's a course that we do the Shahdas. Okay?
Amazing.
We're Latino Muslims. Of course I can't eat chicharrón de oink oink. Eso no se hace.
We are Latina Muslims, pero people are always confused cuando hablan español.
We are Latina Muslims, y a mí me gustan las pupusas, pero miss me with the revueltas.
We're Latino Muslims. People will always assume we converted for a man. No, I didn't!
We're Latino Muslim. People think you can't be Muslim and Latino.
Fíjate que todavía no he hecho los tamales.
Wait, y'all are Latino and Muslim?
Pues claro.
Asyhadu Allah ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Asyhadu Allah ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Asyhadu Allah ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah.